Have you ever woken up feeling flat, overwhelmed, or just a little bit off and wondered, how do I change this? The good news is that you don't have to stay in that state all day. In today's episode of Out of Her Mind, I'm going to be talking about how to shift your energy, regulate your nervous system, and change the way you feel through small, intentional actions. Because your emotions are not fixed, your energy isn't fixed, and sometimes one tiny choice can completely change the direction of your day. So if you've been feeling stuck, disconnected from yourself, this conversation is for you. We're going to be talking about how to shift your energy, how to raise your vibration, about nervous system regulation, shifting your mindset, how to feel better in any moment, and how to create that best life for you. So welcome. If you are back, if you're new, I welcome you all. Please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast so it can get out to the women who need it. All right, let's go. So we all have low energy days, right? We're women. We're human beings. Our hormones can regulate different things. We can have shit that happens one day and then we think about it all for the next day, and then you just wake up some days feeling blah, right? Now let's normalize that. We don't all wake up feeling great every single day. I don't wake up feeling great every single day, and I can guarantee you no one does. Now, the next thing I want to share is that your emotions are not your identity. So just because you might feel anxious some days, it doesn't mean that you're an anxious person. We try to label ourselves that way. No, you're not. Just because you feel flat does not mean your whole day is ruined. These feelings are experiences. And yes, sometimes they are there to communicate something to us. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves the question, why am I feeling this way? Can I change something? Do I need to do something? Other times, they're just there. We don't need to know why. And sometimes it's actually the wanting to know why and working to find out why is what drives us crazy. Our feelings are not our identity. They're just feelings. And the great thing about that is that if they're just feelings, we can actually shift them whenever we want to. Something that I've learned how to do, and it's really, really great. It's fun to play around with. And the reason I'm recording this podcast today is because recently I've been sharing a few more dancing videos on social media. Now, these videos have been really getting great interest. There's been likes, there's been comments, there's been shares. And the secret behind that is it's the energy that it's bringing to the space. Energy is contagious. Now, our energy is influenced by our physiology. So our body, the way we hold ourselves, the way we breathe, the way we move, our hydration, the sun that we get, and by music around us. These things actually literally change how the brain and nervous system respond. It can be as simple as, if you are feeling flat, quite often you can tell when someone's feeling flat if you look at them. They'll be hunched over, their shoulders are down, arms crossed sometimes. It's like, oh, I really don't want to be here. You can see it in them. Now, if you're feeling like that and you recognize your body is feeling like that, sit up. Put your shoulders back. Maybe stand up if you need to. Feel that energy shift just by making those small little changes. Now, here's the secret. We don't wait to feel motivated. Most people think that, like, I'm going to exercise when I feel better. The thing is that sometimes you feel better because you exercise. A lot of the time you feel better because you exercise. It's those people who go to the gym and do the things consistently when they don't want to, who see the results, who feel the changes, who feel better within themselves. Action actually creates emotion. So the other day I posted a video of myself singing and dancing to Wilson Phillips' Hold On in the kitchen. I was making dinner. I was like, I feel a bit blah. I'm going to put some music on. And Wilson Phillips is always one of my go-tos. I love this song. It's almost like a theme song for changing your life and holding on for one more day. I'm not going to sing for you right now. I won't do that to you. And go out and check my reel though. Comment on my reel. Share it with everyone because the energy in it is contagious. So I put this music on and I started singing and dancing and I was like, I want to share this with people. And this is the thing, I guess, since being a business owner, an entrepreneur, someone who shares on social media, because that is my shop front. I don't have a shop with advertising. My shop front is social media. And so that's where I show up. And not everyone's going to like my stuff. I really don't care anymore. Because if I can help one person by sharing my own energy, by sharing what I'm learning, what I've been through and how I've changed my life, one person, then it's worth it. All that matters. And so I did. I recorded myself singing and dancing into the tongs. It was great. Go and watch it. And I have had so much great feedback from that reel. So many people talking about it. So I'm going to do it more. So be ready for more dancing, more singing, more high energy, because when I can share my energy with others, then it's contagious and you can pick it up as well. So some of the biggest ways, the quickest ways that I actually shift my energy is by putting music on. I did it again this morning actually, and we'd fallen out of routine for a while. So playing music in the morning, I find, is one of the greatest ways to start your day. And the kids and I did this morning, and it was just so beautiful. We were dancing in the kitchen as I was making their lunches. Now, another way to shift my energy is going outside barefoot, feeling the ground. The sun is amazing too, the warmth of my body. Drinking green tea is another really great way for me. I don't know what it is. It's something about that natural taste. I actually, and feel free to call me a weirdo, but it's my own weird style. I, most days, will boil up a litre of green tea and then drink it cold throughout the day. And I love it. It just brings me my energy. It's something that my unconscious mind knows now that is healing me, is keeping me well, is hydrating me. Taking 3 deep breaths is so powerful. Smiling, like if you're not feeling good and you smile, and that's a great way to make yourself feel better. Another really great way, and I'm going to do this now. It actually makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, though I know you guys are here for it, is I've just realized my lighting is terrible today. Oh, well, that's okay. So I used to do a thing called a laughing circle, and I do this sometimes in my events, and it's creating laughter. When you hear someone else laugh, like genuinely laugh, or do like a it creates that laughter. It shifts that feeling in your body. So you know those snort laughs that people do? I can't even do it. Like, laughter is so great. Like, that's not my real laugh. I don't even know what my real laugh is right now. No, I don't even know. Like, how do you feel listening to this podcast? My energy is high. There's laughter. I bet you have smiled while listening to this podcast. All right, some other ways I shift my energy, because I'm getting totally distracted now, is stretching. This is a really big one. Stretching and like using a foam roller and things on my body. It's like it gives myself, it's like I'm nurturing my body right now. I'm honoring my body and it feels so bloody good. Sitting in the sun, I said, hugging someone. I really make a point of my kids come out in the morning. The first thing I do is to hug each one of them when they come out. And we do it for 20 seconds, which research has said that 20 seconds is you're meant to be doing that every day. Meant to, that's probably not the best word for it. So 20-second hug can give you so much. Go and hug someone. And I count down. The kids love it. And then I usually get to, like, I'm nearly at 20 and I'll go 18, 19. Really slow it down so I'm getting the most out of it. Journaling is another way I shift my energy because I'm getting all of that crap in my mind out and onto the piece of paper. Sometimes I'll burn it. Sometimes I'll rip it up. Sometimes it's just good because it's gone. And practicing gratitude, like going, okay, what am I really grateful for right now? Looking at those positives, those celebrations in your life. Our mind has a negative bias. And so when we can look at those great things in our lives, we start to repeat that more often. So like energy is contagious. The energy that we bring into our home, into our work, into our lives ripples out to those around us. And I think it was last week's podcast with Benita Bench around matrescence. If you haven't listened, go back and listen to it. We spoke about how the energy that we bring to the household as a mum influences everyone around us. And it's so powerful when we can shift our energy, when we can choose ourselves and be at our best. It ripples out. Those little ripples, I can see them in my mind on the water flowing out to everyone around us. It's absolutely amazing. Your children feel it, your partner feels it, clients feel it, workmates feel it. Even people in the street and at the shop. Here's another one for shifting energy. I have this pink tutu that I love. I bought it for one of my Out of Her Mind events and have worn it to one of them, actually. Yeah, just to one of the first ones. And it's really cool. And I love putting it on because I'm like, oh, this is different. This is special. And the smiles I get, the comments I get when I wear it out, just like I wore it to the cafe the other day. And it was amazing. It's just like that energy that you bring, because my energy shifts when I put that on and other people's energy around me shifts as well. It's really beautiful. So the question that I ask myself that changes everything is, what do I need right now? This is how I shift my energy. So instead of what's wrong with me, I'm feeling flat. Oh, why am I like this? Is it my hormones? Is it this? I don't know what's going on. Instead of all of that, just asking, what do I need right now? It's just a beautiful shift. Now, raising your vibration or that energy level doesn't mean forcing yourself to be positive. It actually means creating safety within yourself. So what is something that makes you feel safe? All of those things I listed about shifting my energy make me feel safe. Dancing, grounding outside, the sun, hugs. It's about creating movement as well. So again, dancing, doing some exercise, and it's creating possibility for us as well. Sometimes all it is actually just taking one simple deep breath in through our nose and sighing it out through our mouth slowly, and followed up with 2 other breaths, because I always like 3. I'm a 3 person. Now, I would love, in finishing this podcast off today, for you to choose one thing that changes your state. Do it, and then do it repeatedly. So it doesn't need to be 10 different things. It's just one thing. It could be going outside, putting your favorite song on, dancing, laughing, calling a friend, drink some water, Take a breath. And then notice how different do you feel. Remember that you don't have to wait for life to feel better before you feel better. Sometimes changing your energy actually changes the way that you experience life. And sometimes that begins with just one small choice. Thank you for being here today. I hope that this podcast episode has raised your energy, has made you smile, and has given you some small ways that you can start to shift your energy and then ripple out to those people around you. If you've loved this episode, please comment below. Please ask any questions if you've got any. And like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this out to as many women as possible. Have the most amazing day. And until next time, take a breath and choose you. Bye.